Hi, it's Roger Burdett with Track Gear, and this is 3 Questions with Charles Espenlaub. Now, I'm sure I'm not telling you anything new when I say that Charles is a top-shelf driver and a great guy as well. He's been in the sport dating back to the 1990s and has raced and podiumed in just about every pro venue possible, including Rolex, World Challenge, and he's even raced alongside the famous actor Patrick Dempsey. Now, Charles is also known for surviving a horrific race car fire and even has his own safety products company. Now, I had the honor of spending some time with him at the MSX show. Super nice guy. Question 1 is, what is the most abused safety area that you found?
The most abused safety slacker stuff that I can see that most drivers use is they don't wear all the gear. They don't wear the Nomex underwear underneath their suits. They'll just kind of throw their t-shirts on and leave their underoos on or whatever they're particularly wearing, and obviously that's kind of dangerous as far as if you do get in a fire situation, all that stuff will just melt to you. So it's a hard discipline and it's easy to get lazy not to want to do that, but it's obviously something that you need to think about, so don't abuse it.
Cool. Question number 2 would be, is actually a comment. Would you comment on the first race after the big fire, how that made you feel and kind of what that experience was like?
Ironically enough, I don't know if I'm like weird about that kind of stuff or not, but you know, I mentioned I was in an airplane accident when I was 20, and I couldn't wait to get back in an airplane because I wanted to get back on the horse, so to speak. The fire happened in early December of 2009. We had the roar test at Daytona for Grand Am. I couldn't wait to get back in the car, right back in, and I was, you know, fortunately we were right back at the top of the sheet again. So, and we ended up winning the championship that year. So. You know, it's not something that scared me. I don't have fear of fire or that kind of stuff happening again. I have a respect for it, obviously, and you know, I love the sport, and this is what I want to do, and hopefully I get to do it for a lot.
That's good. Totally professional. Obviously, the preparation plays into that feeling that you had getting back in too, because you knew you were prepared.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, preparedness for sure.
And lastly, what's your most memorable win or race that you can think of right off the cuff?
It's kind of actually funny. I was thinking about that question. My most memorable race or on-track experience, I think. I mean, there's so many. It's like I've had such great battles. I remember one time I was doing Summit Point 12-hour in a Spec Miata, and we were running, you know, pretty well, Spec Miata, and then all of a sudden I get a call on the radio, hey, there's this guy coming, blah, blah, blah. And so me and this other Spec Miata, and we went, and this is like 2 hours into the race, we're racing as hard as we can for, I mean, freaking just the most incredible passing back and forth, nose to tail for the whole stint. Came in, found out it was Jeff Altenberg. I had never met him, obviously I knew him, and then turns out later on in the race we end up back in the car again, and it was right back to the same thing again. And I mean, it was the closest, tightest, most fun racing I've ever had, and I had a great respect for him, and we went and found each other afterwards, and we became great friends after that, and we had a great mutual respect. But the racing was just awesome, and I'll just never forget Summit Point, and we're splitting cars going through I mean, something you shouldn't do in a 12-hour, obviously, and but it was just one of those where it was just ebb and flow, and it was just like
battle.
It was really awesome. So I'd have to say that was probably one of my most epic battles that just pops into my head, that if I could go relive that would be one of them I'd like to memorize for a long time.
Awesome. Thank you, Charles.
Thank you.